What is prayer? Prayer is deeply immersing one's heart into God and rising up with resplendent blessings, ravishing insights, and renewed clarity. And because it draws down a fresh shower of mercy and love upon the whole world, prayer is truly the greatest charity. Prayer is bravely embarking upon a mystical journey within one's being, beyond all physical time or space and human praise or censure. And because it brings to light heavenly realms formerly unknown, prayer is truly the greatest adventure. Prayer is gradually retreating from all one's earthly concerns and resting from every exterior occupation. And because it replaces stress with serenity and panic with peace, prayer is truly the greatest relaxation. Prayer is gently allowing one's spirit to be directed and one's conscience to be convicted as all distractions and delusions begin to subside. And because it attunes the mind to the Holy Spirit's quiet yet constant instructions and inspirations, prayer is truly the greatest guide. Prayer is fiercely battling against the flesh's tendencies towards sin and selfishness and shielding from Satan's snares of deception and dejection. And because it causes angels to gather and demons to flee, prayer is truly the greatest protection. Prayer is tightly clinging to everlasting treasures and truths while detaching from everything fickle, false, and fleeting. And because it unites the soul with God Himself, prayer is truly the greatest meeting. Prayer is intimately conversing with one's bridegroom and beloved, often with just a silent but penetrating glance. And because it sparks a secret, sacred love affair, prayer is truly the greatest romance. Prayer is spontaneously singing to one's creator and caretaker, which fills the heart with a symphony of pure joy and profound gratitude. And because it enables one to accept and appreciate the divine will at all times and in all things, prayer is truly the greatest attitude. Prayer is richly nourishing one's interior life with the fruits of the Spirit and the virtues of the saints, clothing it in a sublime celestial beauty. And because it transforms the soul more and more into the supernatural image and likeness of the Lord, prayer is truly the greatest duty. Prayer is lightly lifting one's thoughts into the infinite lands and luminaries of the Father's kingdom, which eternally awaits every longing, loving heart. And because it attains the unattainable, explains the unexplainable, accesses the inaccessible, and expresses the inexpressible, prayer is truly the greatest art. Prayer is openly exposing one's past mistakes and present wounds, and humbly acknowledging one's need for forgiveness and healing. And because it pours forth a steady stream of goodness, grace, sweetness, and strength, prayer is truly the greatest feeling. Prayer is ardently pleading for the conversion of hearts and salvation of souls, and ultimately the alteration of all of human history. And because it is so largely impactful yet so little understood, prayer is truly the greatest mystery. Prayer is simply encountering Jesus Christ and being content to fall down and surrender at His feet. And because without Him we are and can do absolutely nothing, prayer is truly the greatest feat. So know, dear soul, that your exact degree of holiness in this life and happiness in the next depend not on all the great and glamorous things you were able to do or think or say, but rather on how fully and freely you chose to love, and thus how frequently and fervently you chose to pray.